Okay, maybe y'all can help me because I am lost. Here is a roommate horror story time for you that I'm currently going through. Okay, so when we moved into this place, or getting ready to move into this place, it was going to be me, my friend, who was no longer a friend, and her friend, okay? Or his friend, because he's trans. And I try to be respectful, so I try to make sure I correct myself when I mess up. But anyway, the rent is $750, okay? $750 for a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, okay? If you divide that by 3, it comes out to be $250 a person, because there's 3 of us, right? Mind you, we have been there. This is the 3rd month now, going on the 4th. January will be the 4th month, okay? I have paid everything that I owe on time. Never been late, never complained. I have the screenshots to prove what I have paid, and it's over $1,000. Actually, yeah, over $1,000. I think it's like $1,700 or something like that since we have moved in. Like, from the start of the move-in process up until this point, I have paid over $1,700. I'll show you guys. $1,727.73 is what I have paid. Okay, the initial $270.73, $265, $421, and then $771. The $771 and $421 are money orders. The $771 covers the first month's rent, and then the $421 was the rest of the deposit of what my friend did not have. Since being here, I have paid $265 for last month, okay? Then I turned around and paid $270.73 this month, December. Here's one money order. Here's the second money order. Here's 1 month of mine for rent. This is how much it was for the lights to be cut on, $232. This is what I was sent that the light bill was. This is the message that started it all. This is where it all went downhill, okay? And at the beginning of all this, I said that I wasn't going to move in. I originally pulled out of moving in with them because I just had this feeling that something was going to happen and go down, and they was going to try to pull something. And lo and behold, I was correct, like I normally am. So I sent this message, okay? You can pause to read. Pause to read. And this is where they had me messed up, okay? Because if you think that I'm going to pay $500 a month, you out your rabbit ass mind, okay? I don't even pay, that is more than what I would have to pay if I just paid the rent and utilities like I'm supposed to. Because I cover my own Wi-Fi, I cover my own food, I cover my own gas in my truck, I cover my own insurance payment on my truck, I cover my own phone bill, I cover my own part of all of my things, okay? So, what? $500? And the original agreement was everybody's going to pay $250 a piece for rent, and then split the utility bill 3 ways, whatever the amount comes out to be, anywhere from $100 to $150, maybe $200, and you came up with $500. How that math work? Please explain to me, because the math don't make sense to me. Now, here's where I went off some more. You know, I'm going off, so you can pause to read, because I've had no issues. Like, we've had no issues with me paying my part of anything these last 3 months. So why did it change all of a sudden to $500 especially? Like, what? And again, here we are. I pay my own Wi-Fi, insurance, food, and gas in my truck. You sure ain't tried to help with any of it besides $20 for gas. Okay, then they tried to tell me that I only had 1 receipt. Nope, I got 2 because I paid the $420 and the $750. Try again. then have the nerve to say that I am the reason that their life is falling apart. Mind you, I talked to my job, my second job, to have my roommate come on with me because they weren't getting that many hours at the other job that they was at. So, and then when they walked in there, they had an attitude from day one. And then I got pulled in the office and was like, hey, your friend's probably not going to make it here because of the attitude, and we don't even know what we have done to them. Well, here you go. Here's the message. This is why, as you can see, yeah. Then they had something to say about a trash bag being in my room for 2 weeks. And I have 5 bowls in my room. First of all, the 5 bowls are stacked up together. Okay, there's nothing in them. There's no residue in them because I was eating chips and fries out of them. So there's no like residue in them anyway. Secondly, if I choose to do that, that is my personal space, my room, so I can do that. Thirdly, I don't put a little bit of trash in a big gigantic trash bag, 15 gallon trash bag, and then take it out. I fill it up. I get my money's worth. So yes, I had a trash bag in my room for almost 2 weeks. And what? Then they said something about, make sure I have my $250 plus the $33 for utilities no later than the 5th, and then be sure to be gone by the 15th. Thank you. I didn't respond because here's the thing. I'm not going to be there. And I'm not paying anything because, again, I have paid over $1,700, almost $1,800. Let's see what y'all's bank account looks like. How many transactions y'all have had. And then on top of that, let's add in all the stuff that I have put into the house. Okay? Let's go there, Nick. Now, this total right here, $2,404.79, is rent, the deposit, all that, right? Plus all of the stuff that I have purchased for the apartment. Toilet paper, paper towels, cleaning supplies, food, mostly. And I didn't even get to eat most of the food because they ate it all. Well, I can't say they. My ex-friend ate it all, not her friend. So I barely even got to enjoy this $2,000 for real. These are all of the transactions that I have made for this apartment since I have been there. This is everything right here. Everything right here that I have paid for, that I have purchased. So, am I tripping or are they tripping? Because I'm confused. Somebody help. Somebody help. And the crazy thing is, I got so mad the other day that when I went to push in their door, like I literally, my whole hand went through the door. Okay? That's how pissed off I was. Because you're not going to sit here and tell me that y'all have barely paid anything to be in here, and then you're going to charge me more than what I've already been paying that we agreed upon. And I have paid more than y'all already? You are out of your mind. You are out of your mind. Out of your mind. This is why I have never liked having roommates. I have finally figured out why I have always been a loner. Because I do not do roommates. Because of shit like this. One thing I don't play about is my money. Okay? I do not play about my money. And for y'all to sit there and tell me that I'm going to have to start paying $500 when that is well over what I should be paying. Because again, rent is $250 and the light bill altogether is like, I'll say $200. You divide that by 3, that does not equal $500 for one person. It don't make sense. So try again, cause I ain't the one.